do I care about your future more than you do? Why do you tell me you love me and treat me so cruel? In the zone, she be gone. Now they gonna make fun. Leave me alone in the zone. I can't listen to you, I can't listen to you. You should really hear it. Ask me how I did it. Maybe I just took my time. Blessings is the mission, but trust is not the issue. Maybe I just took my time.
For like ever and ever and ever. But that's because we are in the process of moving right now. So we have to get everything together. And we're moving today, right now. Yep. So we'll definitely be showing our apartment. It'll be part of our vlog later. So stay tuned for an empty apartment tour. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so we're going to show you a quick walkthrough of our new apartment. They're not completely finished, so when we show you, there's gonna be like a ladder and plastic on the wood and everything like that. But we're gonna show you what they have so far. So when you come in, this is the living room. It's pretty big. As you can see, they're still finishing up a few things. They still have paint and stuff like that. They finished pretty late today, but anyway, they're dancing me crazy. So there's the mirror for the dining room. For my dancing, break it, break it, break it. Hey, 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 hey. So then here's the kitchen. And this is not finished either. I forgot what they have to do, but oh, they're gonna like install the microwave and take this part out. But yeah, so this is the oven, the kitchen, a lot of storage space, pantries, the refrigerator. No, the refrigerator. The refrigerator. And the freezer. Ice maker, I love ice. Which we are going to fill this bad boy up when we go to the stove in a couple of hours. We still have to move our couch and everything up in here as soon as they're done painting. But it's gonna be done tonight. And you know what, man? We love y'all so much that we're actually gonna make a video tonight as well. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, boom, boom. But okay, so now let's take them to the. I don't think they. All right. So this is like a storage closet in the hallway. Then the room's pretty big. You dancing in every room. Yeah. Check that foot work. Check that foot work. Check that foot work. Check that foot work. Okay, and so the bedroom opens up to the patio too. Hoping to have black curtains. Hold on, I got a split. Wait, hold up. Okay, hoping to have black curtains. Stop. Alright, so you can see that there's like the rest of the patio. There's a ceiling fan out here, so when it gets hot in Houston, oh shit, hold on now. We can keep cool. So you know, double nose to the living room again. So then whenever you go to the room, over here, we set all our stuff, so we're just gonna close it. We're just gonna, you know, flash. Yeah, this is the vanity space. It's pretty big. Cabinet space for things. Oh, they got a plug in here. Ooh. So if I want to hide my phone. If you want to hide the phone, you'll get slapped. Anyway, so
Excuse everything in here, but because they didn't finish everything else, we had to pretty much put everything in the closet. It's a big walk-in closet though. And like there's space over here.
Space on the other side. On the other side.
You know.
That was the apartment slash we love it tour type of thing.
We love it too.
Yeah, we love this place. This is our place. We're gonna set this up, and like we said, we're gonna go ahead and do a video tonight.
Hopefully, if we have enough time.
No, we're gonna do it. You see, Tonii ain't dedicated on Twixxy, okay? Maybe that's why she's saying, if we have enough time on our hands, but me, I'm gonna, even if I do a video by myself, I got y'all. I'm gonna do it. Even if she go to sleep, I got y'all. We've been gone for like, what, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we gotta do something for y'all. But this is it. This is why we have been gone. Because we've been trying to get this together. We've been dealing with, you know, this, dealing with that. To get this move going, but we got it going. And we're here. I was gonna say we're back, but we're back like we never left.
Hey YouTube, I'm Tonii.
And I'm Twixxy.
And so since you've seen the clips of our move-in already, so you know why we've been gone so long. We really didn't want to record much while we were doing that because it's a stressful process moving. So when you are not in the mood to be on the camera, it's gonna show. So we just we just decided that we weren't going to until we had time to do it, and so we're not stressed out and anxious while we're doing it. So I guess that's self-explanatory.
Yeah, basically. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into this video.
So whenever we initially decided to move in, of course, whenever you move into a new place, it has to be a 60-day notice, right? So we gave that 60-day notice, but instead of notice to move out, we were gonna give a note. We gave a notice to transfer units, right?
Yeah.
So
and the lady in the mother office is cuckoo, man. She act like she's smoking a pound, 3, 4, 5 pounds a day because she forgets everything that you tell her. Not saying that she smoked. I'm just saying it was terrible. Like, you know how people want to move in early at, you know, what is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning? She took all the way, or they, because they one team, because they all working together, they all took like 5, 6 hours over.
So where we live at, they just recently got bought out, right? So the new leasing people, like the new leasing team, they don't remember things. They don't write a lot of things down. So anyway, we ended up, we did the notice, and when it came to the day, we both had off work. We were ready to move in the morning, and so whenever that day came, we talked to them, and they're like, she was like, oh yeah, you know, everything's good. They just need to do a little bit of installation of like the ceiling fans or whatever. And I'm like, well, okay. Right now it's like 10:30, maybe like 10:30. And so I'm like, okay, so we'll be there by 12:30. So we ran a couple of errands and we finally came in at 12. It was probably like 12:20 that we got back here.
12:20.
So we got back here and we came to the leasing office, and it took her about 20 minutes to do a walkthrough. And so
the apartment is like right by the leasing office.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get there in like, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, so she did a walkthrough, and then she came back and she was like, okay, so they're still installing the ceiling fans, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, that's it. And then so we walk in, like she does a walkthrough with us. We walk in, and they are literally working on everything, as you see in the clips before. Like there's holes in the ceiling still. So I did record a little clip of like at the beginning, whenever we like first did the walkthrough or whatever. We got the keys, and we came back and we were looking at everything that they needed to get done. So I'll probably insert like a little clip of it. It was holes in the ceiling from the ceiling fan installation. And so of course they still had to plaster it. They still had to paint over it. They still had like plastic all over the floors. They still had to do some cleaning. It was just like
we cleaned our own apartment. You know how it's supposed to be semi-clean? I mean, like there was still paint on the ceiling. So we were ripping off this paint like on the fan. Had to super sweep. Like they left their items here in the apartment besides the microwave they're gonna install. But they left like.
Yeah, so we ended up like saying, okay, we have to move in today because this is the only day that we have off together. So we were like, we need to go ahead and get it done. So we started to move in like our clothes into the closet because we have a big walk-in closet. So, so we decided to move in our clothes, and then later on, whenever they finished, we would move in the big stuff. So we moved in all of our clothes, and by the time we finished moving in everything little that we could move in and out of their way, we ended up having to wait like 3 hours because they still weren't done. They still weren't done with everything. And before we even started moving anything in, they were like, oh, it should only take like an hour. She said it should only take an hour. Then when we talked to them, the team, they were like, oh, 3 hours. But then 3 hours passed and we were still waiting another 3 hours. So
it was like 7 o'clock. No, the office closed at what time? Like 5?
The office closed at 5 because it was they closed at 5:30. 5:30.
It was 5:30.
So anyways, so rewinding time, she was supposed to call us whenever they were finished. Mm-hmm. But 5:30 or 5 o'clock came and she was already gone because we had went back to the office to talk to her like, hey, like it's too late in the day. We're gonna be up all night trying to move our stuff in. And I mean, we have to work in the morning.
What it do? What it is? We back in what? We back in biz. This is Tonii, A at the Twixxy. And it's what? And it be.
So she never ended up calling us, and then we ended up coming back to check on everything, and no one was here. I think we went to the office and we talked to another lady, and she called the lady, and the lady was like, oh, well, they're not gonna leave until everything's done. Like, I'm standing my ground. You're not gonna leave until everything's done. So then we came back a little bit later, and it's only one guy came back. He got most of the work done, but there was like little stuff that he couldn't take care of. So the next day, or that night, we ended up moving everything in because he took all the plastic up and moved all of their supply. He moved all of their supplies to like the patio, so that it wouldn't be in our way. So then he picked up the plastic or whatever. But of course, there's like paint chips everywhere, dust, and all that other stuff that's everywhere. So we had to clean in order to move the big stuff in, like our couch and like the TV stands and our bed and stuff. We had to clean up. So we ended up cleaning up this apartment after them, like cleaning up all of the maintenance, like dirt and stuff. So we cleaned that up, and then we finally started moving in our big furniture. So we moved in our big furniture, and then we were up all night trying to organize and unpack everything. Like, we were literally up all night.
So basically, yeah, that's what happened. And I mean, we were kind of mad because we wanted to, you know, keep it going and keep making videos or whatever. But that day was just a no-go. But we're here, and we're just glad that, you know, the apartment turned out good. Even though all that stuff happened, it still turned out good, and we're here, so.
Yeah, they ended up coming the next day to finish everything else up. So that is our long story of our move-in, our stressful move-in. We literally were moving in from Thursday to Sunday.
Basically.
Yeah, we were moving.
And we just kind of finished today.
Yeah. So, and then within the whole move-in process, it was like, before we even actually moved in, our move-in date, it was like a back and forth, like, do you remember? Do you really remember? Like, I don't,
Yeah.
like, it was just so much, like, run around bull crap.
But overall,
we love our apartment.
And the apartment complex, that's why.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we stayed, is because we really love it. It's super safe. It is, like, really homey. Like, you know, you have, like, everything here. So, I mean, I love this apartment community, so that was one of the reasons why we stayed. But all in all, we love our apartment, and it feels like home. So that's
And
all.
our little doggy, Gino.
Yeah, but I like this apartment a lot better than the one that we had before. Everything looks more modern than it was in the old apartment. I mean, you could tell it was just an old apartment.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, they didn't really see our other apartment though.
Yeah, I know.
But this one is like so much space. We have so much space. And keep in mind, it's not like we have kids or a family, so it's not like, oh, I gotta, you know. But it's a lot of room for 2 people.
Yeah, so eventually, whenever we get everything sorted out how we want it, then we'll do like a furnished apartment tour. But we just wanted to show y'all clips so y'all wouldn't think that, oh, okay, we're just chilling. We don't really care.
Yeah.
We just have been like really busy, stressed out, and we don't want to record and try to be fake on the camera.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, cause we weren't like, we were so stressed. The lady stressed us out so much, and it's like we were kind of mad, like not mad, but just like not us in a good spirit.
Yeah,
so.
I was not in a good mood. Like, I was not in a good mood through that whole period, and I usually try to drop stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't really care. I'm not gonna let it bring me down. But I was like completely stressed out to the point where I was like, I cannot talk to this lady again. I will not talk to her again.
I was like, if she says anything to me, I'm cussing her out. But you know, I had to remember, like, okay, you got this apartment. Everything is cool now. Be grateful. Don't even. So, have to unwind from that for sure.
Yeah. At the end of the day, all dark clouds have a silver lining, and so our story is just that at the end of the day, we are happy. We have settled into our house. We are still working on some things, but I mean, for the most part, we have everything taken care of.
Yeah.
And so now we can just relax. We can record. We can get back on schedule. And so you'll be hearing a lot more from us.
Y'all can start subscribing if you haven't already.
Yes, please like this video, comment some video ideas, or even what you think, whatever you want to say.
Like the apartment too.
Yeah.
Or what y'all think about the apartment, because y'all are going to see it.
Yeah, and tell us, you know, what things y'all want to see from us. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell.
Please do that. Don't
And
forget.
if you would like to follow us on Instagram, my Instagram is _ Tonii with 2 I's _
And I'm Twixxy, that Gemini, TWIXXY.
Anyway, guys, that's all we wanted to come and say. We hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Why do I care about your future more than you do? Why do you tell me you was on me and treat me so cruel? In the zone, she be gone. Now they gonna make fun.